this video, I'm going to teach you how to do my arrangement of Frank Sinatra's Summer Wind. For a more polished version with better audio, check the link in the description. This arrangement is going to be in C major, or at least it's going to start out there. The original version is actually in D flat major, but I found C major was easier to arrange. I think you'll agree. And as far as how this compares to my other arrangements, this is a little bit simpler. If you want to add a more complexity to it, add a bit more of the horn parts that are in the original recording, feel free to do so. I'm also going to play this tutorial without a whole lot of pedal, so you can hear more of the parts and see what's going on without the pedal muddying things up a bit. So I'll start real slow from the beginning. So for this first intro section here, that right hand has a pretty strange chord. I'm going to spell it out for you. This is what it actually looks like. And same when you go down. So that E flat is always going to be there. And then when you land, there's that C chord. Just to slow down the left hand. Pretty straightforward, and then just the two notes there. So we're going to move into the part where the lyrics start. I'm going to keep it nice and slow. So again, I want to spell out some of those crunchier chords for you. At the beginning, we've got a C major chord. It's spelled like this. With the A there. Then we have a D minor 7. So it's... looks like, and then all the other chords in that section are going to be, the same kind of thing. That part is a 7th there. Just spelling that out for you. Now we're going to move into the G minor part, and I'm going to go nice and slow. So I'm dipping into the D major part and we're modulating up a whole step here, just like in the original. Of course, we're starting at C, so we're at a slightly different position. I wanted to spell out some of the chords for this part where we start with that G minor chord, since there's some crunchy stuff going on. For the right hand, it looks like this. So it goes. And then your left hand is covering both those notes with your thumb. So. Just like they do in this song, but they jump off and have a little break there. And same thing. lot of the same kinds of chords here, but they all work really well. So next we're going to move into the D major part, modulating up a whole step. You'll notice that a lot of the same patterns are happening. I did that on purpose for reasons of simplicity. Again, if you want to add a bit more ornamentation, because there's other stuff going on with the horns in this song, if you want to add a little bit more, feel free to do so. But I like to keep this basic structure, and I still think it sounds pretty nice as it is. So here's the D major section, slowed down. There's that first part of the D section. I'll slow down some of the chords and spell them out for you. So, first one. Just a little three note there. And then going into the E minor. We've got a minor 7 there, so watch that D. There's a major minor 7th there, the G. Stretch out your hand for that one. And then this one's a bigger chord. Start with that A leading in. 4 notes there. And that's an open 5th there. So now we're going to move into the part where it builds up that tension, and then you have the octaves, all the same structure here, all the same components. I find this makes it easy to remember how to play it. So this section is slowed down a bit. It starts on a D dominant 7th chord, so watch the middle C at the bottom. Chords are getting a little bigger in the right hand, so I'll make sure I break them down for you. As I said at the beginning there, D major minor 7th, also known as D dominant 7th. So it just starts at those 3, and we're adding the E there. And then here, 4 notes. This from earlier, but now it's transposed up. And the octaves landing here, this chord here, bunch of notes here. Notice with that one, these middle notes are staying right where they are, so it goes like that. And then you're just moving your thumb and your pinky up. And then you're landing here. So that's just these up here. So you'll notice that the thing changing here, because now we've done a B major chord, we've gone from here to here. So a lot of stuff going on there. The chords are getting kind of big in the right hand, so I wanted to make sure I spelled them for you. Now I'm going to play the new section in E major, we just modulated again. nice and slow, and we'll break down the chords after that. Stopping at the same point before we do the dominant 7th chord. There's a lot of big chords in the right hand. And I might also want to spell out what I'm bouncing off of in the left hand too. Start over here. So we start here. You'll notice the open 5th pattern. That might be familiar to you. And then we jump into, that's the right hand. Left hand doing that. Simple there. So stretch your hand out there. And then it lands here. Next into. Do just this little fun chromatic stuff here. Not really in the original, but fun to do anyway. Just adds a little bit of flavor at the top there. I think I might switch up the rhythm every other time I play this, so the other recording of this might sound a little different. But I like to play around with that at the top there. So moving into the next section, nice and slow. Starting, of course, on that dominant 7th chord, but this time in E major. So all the way to the end. I'll spell out some of these chords for you since some of them are still pretty vague. So we're starting with the E major 7th, or E major minor 7th. So it just goes back and forth between those two positions. And then I'm starting here, which you might notice is the wrong chord, just a suspension. Landing there. And watch the left hand there. And then the octave crawl that I don't know if it's in the original, but I like it. And then landing here. That's a E 6/4 chord if you're into figured bass. So 3 chords, or 3 notes. So there. Keeping it pretty simple in the left hand. That's those notes, and then landing here. So I'm just going back and forth here. All black keys. Stretch here, and then land. We're basically doing an E major 7th chord by right. Just spelled differently. And then a little figure reminiscent of a lot of what's going on. And of course, course, using a pedal will round it out. So that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you next time.